Student, today we start the biology of common carp. Before that, what is meant by the carp? The title is mentioned, that is the common carp. First of all, you can understand what is meant by the carp. Carps means those fishes doesn't have the teeth. In the other language, toothless mouth called the carp. There are the two examples, common carp, that is the grass carp, silver carp. Three fishes are the exotic fishes. Then question is that what is meant by the exotic carp? Exotic carps means those fishes which has native of the foreign country which are introduced in India for the commercial purpose. And they are common carp, grass carp, silver carp. Every fish have the name, that is the carp. It means that the fish doesn't have the teeth in the mouth, that is called the carp. Okay. One of the example, that is the common carp. Today we see about the common carp, about the external characters, food and feeding, maturity, spawning, fecundity, growth, distribution and economic importance. All are the subtitles of the biology. With the help of this pointer, we can explain about the common carp. Right? Then first title, that is the classification. What is the classification of common carp? That is the phylum Chordata, group Pisces, class Osteichthyes, order Cypriniformes, family Cyprinidae, genus Cyprinus and species, that is the Carpio. Then first title, that is the external characters. On the basis of that, we can explain about all the title, all the subtitle about the biology of common carp. Within that, the first title, that is the external characters. First of all, the scientific name of common carp. The scientific name of common carp is the Cyprinus carpio. Within the exam, they can ask for the MCQ purpose also. What is the scientific name of common carp? Common carp, the scientific name of common carp is the Cyprinus carpio. Right? About the external characters, it is a freshwater fish commonly known as the common carp. Body short, laterally compressed. First ray of the dorsal and anal fin are modified into the spine and both are internally secreted. Two pair of barbus-like scales are loosely placed, not a barbus. Mouth is terminals, it means that it is a bottom feeder fish. Its native is the China and South Asia. And it was introduced in India 1959 for the purpose of commercial. Already I told that the common carp, grass carp, silver carp are the exotic fishes. The native is the foreign country which are introduced in India for the commercial purpose for so and so year 59, 60, 64 and all the terms, all the years I will mention in next fish. But the common carp is introduced in India in the 1959. The next concept, that is the food and feeding. Food and feeding habit. It is a bottom feeder. It means that it is a omnivorous in habit. Larva stage, it feeds on nanoplankton, it's very microscopic, and fry stage, when the development start of the common carp, that is the stages of common carp, that time the feeding habit also the changes. Larva stage, it feeds on nanoplankton, and fry stage, it feeds on the zooplankton. Fry feeds on the zooplankton. From fingerlings, when the development of third stage of the common carp, that is the fingerlings, to adult stage, it feeds on tubics, insect larvae, decayed, vegetable matters, detritus, phytoplankton and zooplankton. This is about the food and feeding habit. Different changes when the weight, when the length grows up of common carp, that time the feeding habit is also changes about the food and feeding habit of common carp. Then next on the important thing, that is the maturity. One important thing I would like to say that pituitary gland mature in the temperature of 38 to 41 degrees centigrade. But the problem is that already I told that the fish is belonging from the foreign country. It means that in the foreign country the temperature maximum 17 to 18. That time the pituitary gland mature 4 to 7 year or 5 to 7 year. Means common carp mature in the foreign country between 5 to 7 year. The species becomes sexual mature at different time depending on the climatic condition. In USSR, it attained mature between 4 to 5 or 4 to 7 years. In India mature 2 year, because the reason is that Indian India, the temperature is high up to the 44, 43, you know very well. This is the important point of view. In the temperature zone of Europe, male rib 4 year and female 5 year. Especially in our Cuttack, Orissa, state of Orissa, India, in Indian fish mature, means common carp mature after the completion of 2 to 3 years. This is the maturity is different in foreign country and Indian country also. It is the due to the temperature. Then the spawning. Spawning of common carp 4 times a year in tropical countries, only once a year in temperature country. This is somewhat different of spawning. Spawning is nothing but the breeding of that fish. Fecundity, one of the important concept. Fecundity means, the definition of fecundity: number of eggs laid by female fish per gram its body weight, called the fecundity. Number of egg means, depending upon the ovary of that fish, it gives the high eggs. The number of eggs laid by female fish per gram its body weight means, depending upon the ovary of that fish, the number of eggs laid by female fish per gram is body weight, called the fecundity. The fecundity of common carp 39,400 to 16 lakh 59,000 eggs were found. It is the highest value found by the researcher. Okay, this is about the fecundity. Fecundity is nothing but the eggs of the common carp. Then about the growth. When fry stocked at the rate 1.6 lakhs per hectare, its grow length 25 to 30 mm in 20 days. This is the growth rate of common carp. Fingerlings are reported to grow weight 1.2 kg in 1 year. Stocking rate 2,500 kg, 500 hectares. This is the growth rate of common carp. The next one, that is the distribution. The fish is distributed in freshwater rivers and ponds of China, Russia, and transplanted in India also. Originally it is found from the China and Russia river. It is also found in India, Bangladesh, Burma, Pakistan. But after the transplanted, when 1959 or 1960, it transplanted into the India and other country also by the way of fish seed. Okay. Then about the economic importance. It is valuable food fish because it have the more vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin D, and tasty also. It is important carp culture widely throughout the India because fast growing, tasty fish, and very important for the human health also. Okay.